an independent councillor myself. I believe in what he's doing, and I certainly believe that there is a need for somebody like Declan, a need for change.
I'm going to do something about it. Because the easiest thing for me to do is stay at home and do nothing. And many people are like that tonight. Stay at home, let's blame somebody else. Let's blame Michael Holmes. Declan can't blame anybody, not me. I decided if I don't do something, make a stand. I don't want to look back in 10 years' time and say, I should have done this, I could have done this, and I didn't. That's the awful sin you can commit to sin of omission. When things are going wrong, that's the time you should go and do things and make things happen. And that's why I'm here tonight. I started off as a young farmer. If you've got 3 tonnes of wheat to the acre, the farmer's journal will get to photograph. Today, we're getting over 5. And that's the norm. That's how our efficiency has worked. We've used technology, we've developed science, we've used science, and we've increased yields by over 50–60%. The same when it comes to milk yields. The milk yields in this country have been improving at a rate of 1.5% per year over the last 30 years. When it comes to our beef cattle, the quality has improved beyond all recognition. So as farmers, yes, we have delivered. We've worked hard, we've become truly professional, and we've delivered the goods, we've delivered the quality. And still, nobody, I don't know any farmer today, including myself, who's making a profit. I'll just start off what's happened recently. This is last week's Farmers' Journal. The heading of it is Nitrates Inspection Storm. As you know, we signed up to a nitrate directive from Brussels only about 2 years ago. Farmers were supposed to be inspected by the Department of Agriculture. That was agreed. Nobody liked it. We decided, okay, we'll have one inspector, Department of Agriculture. Now, we're going to have another layer of inspectors from the local authorities. And to really put a smile on your face, the local authorities in this country are the biggest losers we have. Then I turn into the next page, and I see live exports up in this country. I said, that's great news, because as livestock chairman, one of the things we fought very hard for was to get live exports, get more markets for our cattle, for our beef. Live exports up. And the next thing is we read here, EU proposed limit to animal journey times. EU Commission 4 years ago came up with animal transport regulations. The aim was to reduce as much animal movement as possible and to cut out our business. Now our exporters and farmers got together, we've managed to not circumvent but work with them. So exporting of live cattle is working once again. So the Commission decided, hey lads, you're too good. We thought we screwed you, we failed, we're going to have another go. This time we will screw you. Then of course, 2 years ago, we had this big problem with Brazilian beef. Any cattle farmer will tell you all the problems he has with traceability problems. Animals have been double tagged, notified. In actual fact, the Department of Agriculture, through their computer system, know where every animal is in this country, where every calf is born, where they are, what farm they're on. They don't know where our kids are, but they know where our cattle are. Hormones being banned many years ago. There's tremendous restrictions on antibiotics. We have to keep an animal remedy book to show what remedies have been used, all of course prescribed by our vets. And then the Commission turned around and decided, well, we'll allow beef in from Brazil. And that beef comes in, no traceability, hormones being used, antibiotics, there's nothing that cannot be used out there, nothing can buy across the country. And that type of then, of course, that made such an injury. Last year, as farmers, we all protested in Dublin about the Trade Commissioner, Peter Mandelson. He was trying to trade in agriculture, as it were, and try and get the WTO agreement. They want to sell more Bosch fridges, BMW cars abroad, and in return, get rid of farming. Many of us, thousands of us, protested in Dublin about this. What really annoyed me was that the one power the European Parliament has, it has the power to sack a commissioner or to look for his resignation. Not one of them. Either this constituency, or my own constituency, or Munster, not one MEP in Ireland brought his hand and said, hey, stop, resign if you continue that way. Not one. I think that's bordering treason. There is definitely, over the past last 10 years, a tremendous anti-farmer, anti-agribusiness bias in Brussels. But then you look at the way Brussels is structured. Who makes the laws? We find it's the Commission. So who is the Commission, you might ask? Who are these guys? We don't know. They're unelected. They never stood before you. They never came to Castlebar or anywhere else for that matter. The Commission is the permanent government of Europe. Unelected. But these guys, what they come out with, they're the guys who make the laws in Brussels. The European Parliament doesn't have the right to initiate legislation like this Council Ministers. These guys are the guys who initiate and draft legislation and send it on. They also control the budget, but they're extremely powerful people. They're unanswerable. They don't answer to you, to me, to anybody else I'm aware of. And even when we do send over a commissioner from Ireland, he's usually sent over there to retire to get lots or something, like Bertie Hearn or whoever. He's sent over there, and when he arrives there, he's not answering to the double. He's not answering to anybody. Maybe that explains why we're getting some strange decisions. But certainly as a farmer, I feel I'm becoming a paper-pushing bureaucrat, an unpaid one, for the highly paid paper-pushing bureaucrats in Brussels, and I'm fed up with that. And it's not one-to-one. I also feel that the anti-farming bias in Brussels is also going to cost us our food industry. We've already lost our fishing industry by and large in this country. Now they're trying to destroy our agriculture. We cannot allow that to happen. And I'd say this to you, ladies and gentlemen. The day that we allow politicians to play God with our food is a very bad day, and we should not let it happen. Libertas. What do we stand for? Well, we stand essentially to change the system, to make the people who are in the country, make them accountable. We want to reform the European Union. We do want to get out of it. We're not mad at it. We just want to reform it, to make it work for the people, for you and me. Not for some Commission expert who thinks he's an expert, or for some Commissioner, but for you and me. We're just happening it. We want to make politicians accountable, both here and in Brussels. And is the Minister held accountable? No. She can blame the HSE. The banks, when they went into the regulator's office to see what's going on, they found nothing, not even a scrap of paper. I began to think to myself, my God, if they spent 1% of the time regulating banks that they do regulating farmers, we wouldn't probably be in the trouble we're in today. I'm standing, and I'm proud to stand for Libertas, because I feel Libertas.eu party is the only party that has European food security at its heart. The only party. Also, 5 years ago, we had our potential MEPs coming around and saying, oh, we know it's a bureaucratic problem. We'll solve it, we'll work hard at it, we'll reduce bureaucracy. What has happened? It has increased. The same people will come round again and say, we know there's a bureaucratic problem. Oh yes. Give us another chance. And in 5 years' time, they'll come back with the same old story. And all the time it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm saying here tonight, let's stop it. All right. And I'm appealing to you tonight. I'm appealing to everybody in the west of Ireland, and in Donegal, and in Cavan, Monaghan, Longford, Westmeath, wherever the constituency is. I'm appealing to you, not only just to vote, but to work for Declan Gandy. We badly need Declan Gandy to be elected. It is our only hope for the future. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what we want to do.